First of all, you have to approach a 1v1 situation with a lot of confidence. You have to believe in yourself that you can do it. Of course, the basics is change of speed. Sometimes you gotta use a trick or two, but mostly it's change of speed. You go slow, 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 fast, play with confidence, have the ball, good control with the ball on your feet, and I think you're gonna be golden. When you lack a little bit of confidence, your first touch is gonna be all over the place, you're gonna be clumsy, and you're gonna probably lose the ball. No confidence, and then you just say, yeah. When you're nervous, your first touch is not on point, your dribbles are not on point, you're touching the ball with the basics, you lose the basics especially. Because a big part of making right decisions is actually being kind of fit. Like in the 90th minute, when you're tired, it's very hard to make right decisions. And when you're nervous, you actually play like you're tired. This is, I think, science-based, I'm pretty sure. Okay, but when you're confident, you just go, you do the basics. So slow, 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 and then fast. So it's very simple. I want you to focus on less skills, less of the techie stuff. I want you to focus on the basics. So take small touches. You're still going at a decent speed, but imagine yourself going at 30% speed, and then you're exploding into 100 or whatever, however fast you could go. Okay. So slow, like this, and then bump, fast. So that's the whole idea. Another thing that could help, if you're not as quick as the defender, is seeing which side of the foot he shows you. So if he's showing you this way, you kind of want to take him this way, because your body is turned the opposite way. And if he's showing you this way, you want to take him this way. So right here, you want to take me there. Yes, it's so much harder for me to kind of win it from you, right? And then if I show you the other side, you know, like this is probably a better bet for you to do it. Remember, that doesn't mean that you can't take him this side if you're quicker. If you time it correctly, you can beat him anyway. This is usually your better bet to beat him, is to take him the opposite side of where he's showing you. He's showing you this way, you go this way. If he's showing you this way, show you this way. Most defenders, just so you know, after the first 5-10 minutes, they're gonna be 100% sure if you're right-footed or left-footed. That's what usually happens. So they're gonna start trying to show you on your weak foot, especially if you're attacking through the center. See, that's excellent, man. That's very good. Just like that. See, very basic, but I mean Messi dribbles like that. Messi doesn't do step overs or anything. He just takes it very simple, and you just beat him this way. He showed you one way, you took him the other way. You gotta time it when he commits a little bit. He was there, but you kind of beat him, but you wanna get him when he's like backpedaling and it's hard for him to switch direction. But if he's like still going at your same pace and you beat him, you didn't explode much. So you wanna go, ready, and pop up, and then go. See? Like, you gotta exaggerate the change of speed. You don't wanna go from 40 to 50% of speed, or like 60 to 80. You wanna try as much as you want to go from like 50 to 90. Does that make sense? It's like your first, you need to explode with the ball. So it's harder for him. By the time he reacts and gets to it, you should be able to beat him with no skill. That's pretty good. This is the basics of 1v1s that I think anyone could do if you can time when to explode. So timing is really, really important, right? So you gotta catch him off guard. You gotta make him commit first. One of the most important things about 1v1s is to go right at the guy. So if I, for example, get there and start going like this, he's just gonna close my lane. He's just gonna push me away. And now I'm gonna leave the frame of the goal. So when you're attacking a 1v1, you gotta go at the guy. Make him commit and then beat him. Because if he commits, he sold his soul, and you could just beat him, leave him behind, you know what I mean? But if your first touch is here, and then he's just gonna defend, and then you're out of angle. You see what I mean? Simple. I didn't use any skills or anything, you know? It's just timing. You're waiting for him to be like committing, and then you beat him. You gotta be patient with it a little bit too. So there's a fine line between rushing and being urgent. So you wanna be urgent. You don't wanna slow down the game too much in a 1v1, because it's a 1v1. But you also don't wanna be too rushed. You got the ball, and you're like, too rushed, and you know, here, and it's too quick, exactly. That's too rushed. You didn't wait for him to commit. I didn't wait for him to commit. See what I mean? So he just read it early. But if I wait for him to commit, and I grab him in and then I beat him, it's so hard for it to defend. Because all you want to do in a 1v1 situation as well is to open up an angle and shoot. So sometimes, all you want to do in a 1v1 sometimes, if the players keeps on jockeying, is just to open up a little angle for you to shoot. You don't even have to beat the player. You just open up an angle for a shot, because right here, it's close enough for you to get a shot in.
Most likely if you're in this area, like you're really close to the net, the opposition won't give you time, right? So they want to actually make a move towards you if you're this close. If you're further, if you're on the wide side of the field, like you're playing a winger, whatever, they gonna kind of delay you. So you come towards me, come towards me, come towards me. So this is assuming that this is the wide side of the field. Most likely they're gonna do this all day, right? So this is the time that you have to keep in mind that you don't have to go. You don't have to go. You can release, then show him behind. But if you are here near the 18, as he said, that you are creating yourself those angles, trying to stay in the frames to opportunity to shoot in the net, right? So as you come towards me, because most likely I have to jump here. I have to. I can't just bring you back in the 18. Because if a defender is bringing you in the 18, that's not a good defender. But a good defender, if you have the ball by a little further out, so this is a bit more further, right? So I have, as a defender, I have room that I can bring you back to here, bring you back to here, because now I'm delaying you slightly, then I might get help. Maybe my CDM will drop, maybe my center mid or fullbacks are gonna tuck in, right? That's the idea of a defender's point of view, because you have to see their point of view. They won't always give you this chance. But now we are in the dangerous area, most likely a defender will jump you here. If they don't, now you have to already drag them back as far as to the net, and they don't want that either.
Do you see where you took him? If I was focused enough, I think you took him where he showed you. So a stuffer, like he was with you the whole time and he forced you to kind of shoot it there, not there. There, it was a great opportunity for you to take him this way. Yes, that's very good. Oh, what a save. It's actually great defending. But you see, no. So that's actually perfect because you stuck to too many skills and he showed you there 30 seconds ago. You see what I mean? So if you just did this one, look man, I love a step over if it works. Like, don't get me wrong, I just don't do them, but that's just me. But here he stuck you there and all you needed to do was pump the other side because he's showing you this way. That's not just for the video. You see what I mean? Like here, even if you're gonna do a step over, it's one step over, go. It didn't need the three and then he still crunched you. Yes. Very good. I mean, you got a shot on. See that your timing was really good. You waited for him to you slowed him down, you got him where you wanted him here, and you opened up this channel, which is your good foot, which is actually great. So what you did is that you went at him, and then you took him a little bit there, so he came with you, and then you dictated the whole play. So now you have the best angle on your good foot, which is probably exactly what you want. See what I mean? So your first touch was towards him, you made him commit, so he committed, and then you baited him going this way, this way, this way, and then you went to your right foot. So you had a plan, which is well done, that was good. Well done, man. That was really good, actually. Very simple, eh?
But when does he need to do the fancy skills?
Honestly, I don't want to, because I don't do skills, but it works for Neymar. But Neymar, when he's in this area, he usually just sticks to touch, out, finish. He usually does the skills over there, you know, on the sides, where he's not in too much of a rush. And you know, he has time to stop on the ball and do pop and stop and go and do the rainbow flicks. But if he's going one-on-one, the most skill he does is a single step over. So the most he'll do is he'll do a skill, but he'll still keep it simple. It's like a single step over, pop, pop, just one. But he's not gonna slow down and keep on doing the He's not gonna do that in a 1v1 situation that he's like in a rush. He'll do it there when he's standing off players, there's 3 guys on him, and you know, pop, and he's attracting players to him, slowing down the game, and then he'll do a rainbow flick and get past 7 guys, sure. But in a 1v1, he honestly just goes. My experience watching him. That's fantastic. And you just went to the lane that he gave you. Simple, still very good. Would have been nicer if you finished it. Very good. It's a perfect example of opening up an angle and finishing it, remember? You don't have to get past him. He's gonna keep jockeying. If Kano is gonna decide to keep jockeying until here and not bite, perfect. Open up an angle and shoot. You don't even have to get past him. Why are you getting past him? You don't need to. It's actually harder for the keeper because now you're shooting and he's blinding the keeper. You see what I mean? Like he's in between you and the keeper. So actually any pass in the corner is gonna go in because the keeper can't really see you. The keeper, it's probably easier for him, if you think about it, if he's just going on a one-on-one. Like he could see you, it's still very hard, it's a breakaway. But it's a lot harder for the keeper if you're standing in between and I just kind of open up an angle and finish it there. See what I mean? Because he can't see you. Hope you enjoyed this 1v1 tutorial video. Please like, comment and subscribe and see you next video.